Yo, what's up? I'm James.
I'm Jad.
And together we're Keep in Touch, and we're going to be answering some of your questions from Twitter and Instagram.
Let's do it.
So our first question comes in from Gray Santiago XX asking, when did you guys decide to form Keep in Touch?
So I'd say it was less than a year ago. It was November or December 2019.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The two of us were in a bunch of other bands beforehand doing guitar and bass, and neither of us really sang at that point. We did backup vocals and things like that, but after our singer left from our old band, we decided that we didn't really want to find someone else, that it would be more beneficial to just learn how to sing and do it all ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just because we used to write a lot of songs and stuff, we just felt like we had something to say and we wanted to put our voice behind it. And just because we weren't too confident in ourselves, we never actually did it. But around that time last year, we just decided to say fuck it and
let's do it.
Just go for it.
No swearing.
Oh yeah, no swearing. So a second question that we got from a bunch of people, as you could see, is how did you guys meet? And we met all the way back in grade 4.
Yeah.
We were like 9 years old.
I feel like I remember because Jad was new to our school. We were from an all French school, and I'm pretty sure me and like the people I was hanging out with at the time, we were playing like Pokemon, but we were doing like imaginary Pokemon. We were like pretending to be them and to have battles and like doing like Mega Man and Dragon Ball Z and these kinds of things. And asked Jad if he wanted to play. He was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess I didn't really have anything better to do. And I said, yeah. So yeah, we've known each other since then. Then we started around middle school, like grade 8, grade 9, started playing different instruments and playing music together. And yeah, from there, we went on and we're fucking here now. So
it's been magic.
Yeah, it's been something.
Another question we got a few people asking was, what does keep in touch mean to both of you? Honestly, very awesome question, and something we've wanted to explain for a while, and this feels like the perfect opportunity to talk about it.
Absolutely.
One of the big things keep in touch means for us is that we realized very early that you as fans don't owe us anything. You are the reason we're here and that we're able to pursue music as a career. So we want to be able to keep in touch with you. We want to hear about all the great things you're doing, the struggles you're going through in your day-to-day life. We really want to support you as much as you support us.
Yeah, and then the big theme of this whole band and just our life in general is friendship. Like we said, we've known each other for such a long time, and we've kept in touch with each other all these years, mainly because of music and working on music. And you always see like friendships and stuff drift apart, and we always had that one thing that, you know, for years now has kept us working together. So it's also meant to represent and push the idea of friendship and keeping in touch, and that's you guys keeping in touch with us and being our friends, and us keeping in touch back with you guys and being your friends, and hopefully everybody keeping in touch together and being friends with everybody.
Yeah, I think that's another big one too, is keeping in touch with each other. So for the people who are listening to us, checking in with each other, being nice, being supportive of one another, whether it's about our music or just the general things happening in your lives. Just want to make one giant friend group.
Exactly. Just be nice people. All right, next question. What's it like working together as best friends?
It's the absolute worst.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
I hate him. I cannot stand him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why I'm sitting here and doing this. I just don't.
No, it's like, you know those like old married couples who absolutely detest one another, but you know they've been married for so long that they just stick around.
Yeah, I mean, where the fuck else am I gonna go, right?
No, but for real, like we've worked with other people and we've had a great time, but I think at the end of the day, me and Jad are just on the same page about so many things, and we've got different opinions and we've got different energy or things that we bring to the table, but like I know that when I explain myself or say something that he's gonna understand exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I think that's the case, and I don't think I'd really want to be doing this with anybody else, or even on my own. Like, it just would kind of suck. So I think it's nice to have a friend that you could do stuff with, because some days you don't feel like doing shit or getting up, and then he shows up and I have to. So
Has to.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Faith397 asks, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Answer
right.
on 3.
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yeah. I used to be a no person, and then I grew up and I realized that it's good. Like, your taste buds have to be elite for you to enjoy it. You know what I mean? If you don't get it yet, I understand. You just need to grow up and you'll realize that it's actually amazing.
Deceased.
Next question asked by Sarah, X Revenge on High X. Got the straight edge X's. Which artist made you fall in love with music? So,
Do you know?
if I have to like go really, really, really back to my childhood, it would be like freaking Shakira, I guess. Like, Shakira is just, I remember like hearing her as a kid, and if you listen to like Whenever, Wherever, that's like my music taste in one song. I think I remember hearing that growing up, and it was just really catchy and really upbeat and poppy, and yeah, I'd say that.
Shakira is top tier. Is so
Yeah.
good. I think for me, it's probably Wolf Mother. I remember like for the longest time, I wasn't really invested in music. It wasn't something I spent a lot of time listening to, but there was a Need for Speed game that I was playing, and it featured these 2 tracks, Joker and the Thief and Woman. And I remember that as I was playing the game, whenever those songs came on, I got so hyped and I was so focused, and I won every single race. So it got to the point where I searched it up online and I was just listening to those tracks on repeat all day long. Question from Avocado Ufi. What is your message to new followers?
Ooh. I think it kind of goes back to what we were saying about the band name, and it's just be nice to each other and to other people, and just check in on each other and keep in touch. And if you guys have an interest in stuff you're passionate about, go for it.
Just be nice.
Just be nice, and if you love doing things, just do them and don't hurt other people. And that's about it.
That's about it. So a few people have asked this. What is your writing process?
Different almost every time. We try to make it so that we at least have an idea of what we're writing. So it's like, definitely vocals to us are the most important thing, and we try to have a topic, and strong vocal melodies is usually the starting point, and then from there we kind of try to fill in the lines based on that specific topic we have. We start drawing on different experiences that we went through in life and try to come up with those different ideas for the song. But sometimes it just, somebody has a cool guitar chord progression or a cool beat that we hear or something, and we go from there.
It is different almost every time, but for the most part it starts with either a really cool line or concept or story. We start working on the vocals and maybe the chord progression behind it, and then we just start adding every other element.
Question from Harry Packles, and they ask, do you know any other languages? If so, what are they? Yes, we do know other languages. We both speak French. Salut, bonjour, on parle français.
Excellent.
Wait, and I speak Arabic as well.
This is actually my favorite question. Ag Kissy GI asks, socks or no socks? Sock gang.
Always socks.
Always socks.
I have a hole in my sock, but always socks.
A couple people have asked this. What bands, artists inspired you to start making music?
Ooh, there's definitely a lot of different bands and artists. When we first started out playing in bands and stuff, we used to play rock music, and I'd say back then it was a lot of bands like Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace and like those kind of bands that really inspired us going through our teenage angst. Rise Against is another one. Yeah, but nowadays it's definitely, we like a lot of, I don't want to speak for James, but I personally like a lot of artists who are also songwriters. We love songwriting a lot, and so to me, artists like Ed Sheeran, Julia Michaels, right over here, they're really great because not only could they sing wonderfully and they're great artists, but they also write really good music. I also love BTS. I also love pretty much anything that's good. One Direction, fucking amazing. I love their writer as well, Savan Kateshi. if you guys know who that guy is. He's great. Max Martin is a great songwriter. Love him.
Preach.
And pretty much, yeah, there's literally Taylor Swift. Fucking, I don't know. Literally everybody. BB Rexa is cool. I definitely like BB Rexa.
I think for me, there wasn't really a band or artist that inspired me to start playing music. If anything, it's this guy. Because back in 8th or 9th grade, randomly asked me if I'd play bass for him for a show. I thought, yeah, sure, why not? And I kind of fell in love with music after that, so...
Yikes.
Well, this guy.
Sorry for that. I don't want to be held
accountable for
you wasting your life away, but alright.
Question from Rains Falsey. If you could resuscitate any artist, who would it be?
Oof.
And I actually love this question because resuscitate for me implies that it's someone who's like in the middle of dying.
Oh, so they're
but then
not
you bring
fully dead?
but then you bring them back. So I'd want it to be like Ed Sheeran or Max Martin, so that I could bring them back and they would owe me a favor. So like for a feature on a song, working on a song with me.
Oh my god.
Hey Ed, remember that time I saved your life?
Yeah, I guess I'll go with somebody who's already dead. Maybe Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was doing some cool stuff, and he was way too young. And yeah, I think it would have been cool to see what he had up his sleeve, because yeah, it was some cool stuff. Another question: where are you guys from? Faith_397. You're from Toronto, Canada.
This is actually one of the most popular questions we got. When do you have more music coming out?
All right, so let's address this right now. For people who don't know, we really want to try to have a song out every single month. So maybe not exactly every 4 weeks, but every month. So like in August and September and October, you get it. So the next song should be coming out before the end of this month, which is September, because our last song came out towards the end of August. So
yeah, and if you wait till the end of the video, we may be showing a preview of the new song.
Maybe. Who
See
knows?
if you're interested.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Haven't decided yet.
Ooh, this is a really cool question too. Petrus asked, what's a song you wish you wrote? I don't know if there's
so many.
But see, I don't know if I wish I wrote a song. I would want it to come from me, right?
I mean, I get it, but also I wish there's some songs that came from me. There's Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears,
Toxic,
Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. People hate on that song, but that song is fire, and
I love it.
The most streamed song of all time for a reason.
I still don't think I wouldn't want to take that away from those guys. So I think there's a song I would really want to feature on is Hello My Loneliness by Delaney Jane. Super pretty poppy song, has just the right amount of sadness, but still energetic enough that you don't feel like complete shit afterwards.
Dream Venue.
Yeah, we know that this one is.
Yeah, I mean,
1, 2, 3.
Rogers Center. So the Rogers Center is the stadium here in Toronto, and we probably will never play there, but it would be really nice to play there.
No,
which is never gonna happen.
No, we will play there. I guarantee by next year. I promise you.
Next question from Rose Gold Davriel, and they ask, "What is your favorite dinosaur?" And I want to go on record to say that all dinosaurs suck. They're all slimy and gross, and they would fucking bite your head off. So
actually, out of your mind.
No dinosaurs for me. Maybe the ones that are vegetarian dinosaurs, the ones that eat the trees and stuff. Those I mess with. But.
The Microraptor.
Sure.
Just like the name suggests, a tiny raptor, except it's got wings, feathers, and can fly.
All right, next question, also asked by a few different people. If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
There's so many, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's list a few, I guess. Fletcher.
Fletcher is awesome, definitely. BTS. Lauvsik. Julia Michaels. I know those two don't get along, but I want to work with them both, so that's cool. Yeah, who else? I could literally just sit here and name people all day, though, so I don't know how far we could get doing this.
Yeah,
Because it's literally this whole video.
we have more questions we need to get through.
Yeah.
Fletcher is definitely the top of my list.
Yeah.
I love her music so much.
she's really good.
Ooh, again, another question a lot of people were asking. What are your favorite artists' bands? I feel like the overlap between artists we would collab with and artists we admire is super, super large.
Yeah, it's all the people I've listed so far. Like literally all of them. They're my favorite. So
100%. This is a tight one. So a couple people were wondering, what are our zodiac signs?
I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Cool. This next question is
this is the one that's gonna split us up as a band.
wow. I mean, loaded question here. Who's more creative?
All right. On three.
One, two, three.
I am.
Yeah, he thinks he is. Sometimes you gotta let people, you know what I mean? Sometimes people think things and it's just not worth your time to like actually sit there and argue with them. So you just do things and your actions usually speak louder than your words. So I'm just not gonna say anything and let my actions speak for me.
I don't think it counts as letting your actions speak for you when you're explaining that you're.
Well, I mean, someone asked a question. I'm just answering the question here.
Yeah. Ooh, Christy Iyer asks, what is your inspiration behind your songs? Heartbreak.
Yeah, it's just life experience. Like we said, we've been friends for a long time, and when you go through stuff in life, you sit there with your friends and you talk about it, and they're there for you and stuff like that. So that's what we do, is we sit down and we talk about our life like any best friends do. But we do that and we usually have guitars with us or laptop or something, and we end up turning it into songs. So it's just, it's about life things that we go through.
Yeah.
Either together or separately, or whatever. Or we both went through a similar situation and we all pitch in lines that relate to our specific situation.
Yeah. And like we've made a ton of terrible life choices over the years, so like there's a lot of material to work from.
For sure, yeah.
But also a lot of great things too.
Maybe. All right, the next question is from our good friend Alon, and he asks, 1,000 horse-sized ducks or 100 duck-sized horses? Which is like 1,000 horse-sized ducks is way worse than 100 duck-sized horses, right?
I think is it like who wins in a fight between them?
No, I think it's like, which one would we rather fight?
Oh, you know, give me a challenge. I want 1,000 horse-sized ducks.
Oh man, I know I'm not gonna win either, so whichever one kills me first. Probably 1,000 horse-sized ducks, I think.
Easy.
Thank you, Alon, for this question. If you guys don't know, Alon is a great artist from Toronto here as well, and you should go check him out.
100%. Instas, somewhere here. Bam.
Hey everybody, so the video ended up being a little too long, so we cut it into 2 parts. Enjoy the song preview, and we'll see you in part 2.
Hope you enjoy.
I got one shot to make something out of nothing made. 2 times caught you looking back the other way. 3 miles till we make it out to LA. One shot, one shot, one shot. I'm down with myself if I've done enough. Just a few seconds from giving up.